Welcome back to the Arcadia SMP server. I need bones. Lots and lots of bones. What do I need bones for? Well, mainly to start off, I want flowers. I want more flowers. Lots and lots of flowers. So, yeah, we need bone meal for that. And we need bones to make bone meal to make white dye. Cause my big build that I'm thinking about is gonna need lots and lots of white dye. So, I know we already have a skeleton spawner farm over by kind of the shopping area, but like we have one right below our base pretty much right over here. So I think if we find a nice spot to dig down, maybe like right here, let's hope for the best. Oh yeah. There we go. No. If only I could get out. All right, there we go. We got out. Yeah, I already dug this out because right through here we have a nice little skeleton spawner, and I think that's awesome. So yeah, we're gonna clear this out. We're gonna turn it into a skeleton spawner farm. We'll get lots and lots of bone meal, yeah, and bones, because bones make bone meal. And then we can use that bone meal to get lots and lots of flowers. We can use it to turn it into white dye because we'll need lots of white concrete for big builds in the future. But yeah, I gotta clear this place out. And we got a little space over back here. So this is where we'll come down. We'll have a nice little room over here where we can have our skeletons drop and we can slice and dice them up. Get a whole bunch of bones and go from there. So I got a little bit of some clearing out to do, and we'll come back once we got a few more things situated here. All right, the rough draft of everything should be all set. Yeah, nothing's looking too pretty in here at the moment, but we do have some tinted glass, and I have 3 more pieces right here as well. Let's get these buckets out of the way. So I think all I need to do is, knock out those 2 torches and fill up this little walkway, and we should be good. Skeletons should go up. They should fall right here. We should be able to whack them, and everything should be all set. So let's hope we can do this real quick. There's 1. There's 2. Get out of here. Get out of here. Hey, nope. Block off. And there you go. Everything should be working, right? Now, if we did our math right, these guys should fall and basically be 1 hit. They're not. They're not 1 hit. Three? Do you have to bring this down 1 more level? I could. I mean, we have the room and the space and all that good stuff. So let's see. We get 1 guy to fall. Let's see how many hits he takes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits. Still just 1 with a sword. Okay. Yeah, we might want to bring this down 1 more level. And we do that. I mean, they go with 1 hit. My sword's got mending on it, so we should be fine. We're not going to get as much experience, but we'll get experience. And look at that. We got bones and arrows already. Might even have a few that we already picked up, but what if we remove the carpet? I just don't want them to... My math is off. My math is really off. We do... It's gonna keep coming. It's just gonna keep coming. Can we do this fast enough? Break the chest. Bring this down 1 more level. Our chest right there. And, oh, he sees me. See, we need some blocks. We need a block there. If we do this fast enough, we should be able to go like that. Put carpet on the top. And there we go. Does that bring them down to 1 hit? You know, sometimes doing math is really hard, especially when you got to count to 20. I think is all it is. See, that's guy, guys. He's got boots. He should be fine. This guy, 2 hits. Close enough. You know what? I think that's close enough. I'm not going to be hitting him with my, hand anyways. So, you know what? Let's move it back up 1. I'm fine with it being up 1. You need to go away. We need to clear enough inventory space. Put our chest here. And, oh, I hear him coming. After this next round, we'll quickly move our hopper up and our chest up. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Chest, hopper, break, and carpet. Ta-da! Wouldn't even know that it was like that in the first place. Whap. That guy died. Got bones. Look, I have a whole bunch of arrows. Oh, he's probably dying because he got burned. He's burning. Yeah, almost a stack of bones already. Oh, actually, you probably do, because we got those right there. Ha ha ha! Look at that. And if we're lucky, we should be able to get a skeleton head. Or maybe a bow? Is anybody gonna drop a bow? With that running, oh, that bop, blop, 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 whack, and they all die. Bones in my inventory. No heads though. Why don't you guys drop heads? As you can see inside, it's not super pretty, you know? I did leave a few of the dripstone sticking out of the ceiling, and we had some, mixed match of cobblestone and regular stone and stuff, but, you turn the lights off, you don't see it. Or you barely can see it. I can see it. You guys probably can't really see it that much. Whack. Whap. Do I have any more bones and stuff? Oh, there's some bones right there. Still no heads. Still no arrows. Interesting. Interesting. I'm not sure why. But I guess we can clear up this. We gotta decorate this room, because this room is looking pretty horrid at the moment. So yeah, I think I also don't know why that stuff's all falling all over the place. Maybe if we go like that. Try and keep the stuff in there, maybe. Keep the bones in there. But yeah, these guys will just keep falling, keep spawning, keep dying. We'll clear this out, get rid of all this copper and lapis. Make it look a little more like, skeleton spawner. Killing chamber. Yeah. A lot of stuff falling out. I guess it ain't the worst thing in the world. But yeah, I had to go grab a whole bunch of blocks. I'm going to make this look a little bit better. we're going to get a whole bunch of bones while we're decorating this, and we'll be able to use those bones to make a bone meal to get a whole bunch of flowers, and we'll be able to use the bone meal to turn it into white dye so we can get our white concrete. Let's beautify this place. Well, we got everything all set up down here. We got our amazing little skeleton spawner farm right here, so we can take our sword and whack away at them. Sword doesn't have a sweeping edge, so I mean it takes a few hits to get all the skeletons, but it works. It works really good. We got lots of bones, we got lots of arrows, and if you saw, we even got some glowing sacks, because every now and then we get a glow squid in here. So yeah, it's kind of like a glow squid farm as well. Very, very little. And then on this side, super nice and bright, we got all of our flowers, and on this side we got some of our I don't know, cherry blossom flowers. Is that what they're called? Maybe. Basically, you flip a lever, and it kicks off a whole bunch of bone meal, and then they fall down into the hopper minecarts, and everything goes into the chest. So, like, the only hard part is you kind of have to break the flour in order to refill the hoppers or the dispensers, but I'm okay with that. The only thing is when I turn the brightness out, I like how this looks. You know, it looks pretty good. But when you turn the brightness down, it's kind of really dark. So I'm thinking I might switch this out with some red nether brick instead. So I got, if we go take a quick peek, I have turned the bottom of my base pretty much into a small nether wart farm. nether wart farm. Because yeah, I need lots of this in order to make up our red nether bricks. So I've just been going along, planting them, breaking them, trying to figure out which ones are actually grown up, aren't grown up, are ready to harvest. So we got a whole bunch, and also got a whole bunch of some netherrack cooking. So we got a bunch of nether bricks. So I think I'm going to combine these into, let's just say, like, over here. And we want some red nether bricks. That'll give us 32. So I'm thinking kind of like that a little bit more. A little more red as opposed to like just dark. So I don't know if I'll switch out all of the bricks down there or maybe some of them, but I guess I got some more crafting and some block replacing to do. And I mean, if anybody else on the server needs some nether wart, I might have some. I might have some growing. There we go. I think that looks so much better. It's not so dark, but it's still red. Still kind of on the gloomy, evilish side, which is going to be, I think, my theme that I'm going to start going with is good versus evil, light side, dark side. I mean, we do have full bright on, so everything looks really good. But if we turn it off, it's still brighter, which is what I was hoping for. It's still evil, reddish, and stuff like that, but it's not super dark, which is what I'm going for, which is what I'm hoping. So we replaced all except for a few of the nether bricks with the red nether bricks, which then contrasted with our soul lanterns because they're blue. So we replaced things with red candles. Why not? A little red with red. Totally a red, kind of dark red, evil side. We got our paintings back up. We got our dripstone hanging from the ceiling. We got a whole bunch of skeletons that we're just going to make them just kind of disappear, which is good because we need bones. We need lots of bones so we can make white dye, because our other area of land that we just claimed is not going to be so much of a base, I don't think, but we're definitely going to need a lot of white dye in order to make some white concrete. So yeah, I got a lot of gravel stored up. I'm gonna have to go and get a whole bunch of some sand at some point so I can start making concrete. And I think I'll probably have to make some sort of contraption. That way we don't have to manually turn all the concrete powder into concrete. But I like the way that this turned out. And if we flip our levers, we can get flowers for days and days and days. So long as we don't want to turn all our bones into white dye. But yeah, lots and lots of flowers. I mean, look at that. Stacks and stacks. Not a whole lot of stacks. But this turned out great. Love being able to just come down here, whack away at some skeletons. Unfortunately, it seems like there is a bug that they only drop arrows and bones. No bows, no nothing else. But since it's dark in there, and it's water, every now and then we get some glowing sacks. Because glow squids apparently spawn in there. And then they kind of get shuttled through the water stream, and then they come and they fall and they just instantly die. But yeah, I love the way that this turned out. I love the light, love the dark side. Yeah, I got a bunch of flowers now I can play with, and I got a whole bunch of bones that I can turn into white dye. So I think it's time to go clean up the nether wart in our base and make that look a little bit more normal again. And then go collect some sand and start building our new aesthetic base. It's not gonna be so much of a survival base, or just aesthetic looking. But yeah, I will see ya next time.